All right, so we're making a cute snowman that's kind of peeking in from the side of the paper. So we're going to start with making almost like a big letter B. So you'll probably get a tracer for this. And then come out and back in. Right, and then I like to just pour the paint right on your paper so that we're not wasting any of the paint. And then we're just going to spread that out with the paintbrush. So we want to make sure we're going right up to the edge of the paper. And I'm just kind of like pulling the paintbrush with the paint. I'm not like going back and forth, okay? Just kind of painting in one direction here. And anywhere where I have some extra, I just kind of try to go back to that spot. And then sort of pick that up on my paintbrush and then move it to another spot on the paper. Okay, it looks like I'm going to need a little bit more down at the bottom. Probably just a little dot. I want to go right down to the bottom of the paper and then right to the edge of my tracing. So any little extra I have, I can use to just kind of dab and dot around my background, or I can draw those later with my oil pastels. So this is all we need for day one for the project, and then of course we'll let this dry. So with the magic of recording, we have one already all set and dried and ready to go. So I am going to start with the face. So we're using, like I said, oil pastels, and I make a cute little carrot nose. A smile. And let's see, I did brown for the eyes on the other one. Maybe I'll try some blue for the eyes on this one. I like to leave a little bit of white in the center, just kind of makes the eyes look like they're shining. But if I made a mistake and I just colored it all in, still looks cute. Or if I wanted to go back and add a little white on top, I can do that with my white oil pastel. Okay, scarf on this one I did blue. Maybe on this one I'll do some green. Just kind of outline on the neck there, and then I just draw another part for the scarf hanging down. Some little fringes. Color in some stripes. And I also did a hat. Maybe this time I'll do a red hat. So the hat was sort of like making a bee too, with like the two bumps, bump for the bottom and a bump for the top. And then this one just kind of followed along the curve of the head. And I made a few lines in between. And then that I'm going to color in as well. So maybe I'll try this pinkish red color in between. Those little lines. And then I could do a different color on top or the same color for the top of the hat. Okay, so you can see how cute that looks. And maybe I'll use some of this also in the scarf. And I added a few buttons. And I just kind of outlined around those. And then I also gave him an arm, stick arm. And I can even add in some more snowflakes if I want to with my white oil pastel. Okay, so good luck with yours. Hope it turns out just wonderfully for you, and you have a very merry day.